What's up, guys? All the lighters are beat on. Let's see if this works. Grab this. Gonna have a quick cigar, then we're gonna get to cooking. I just took the kiddo to his grandparents, and it's time to just relax a little bit. Look at this guy. I think it's by Rocky Patel, and it's called Seed to Smoke. It's in Connecticut. Big boy. I've just been getting little guys. Save some money. Give him a little cut. Perfect. I don't really do videos like this. Wow. I don't really smoke Connecticut's, the lighter wrapper. I usually smoke a darker. We're gonna give this a toast. But anyways, I don't really make videos like this often. And it's nice for a little bit of a change. I got some things I want to do. It's going to be October soon, so I want to play some spooky games. God damn. Here we go. I'm not gonna smoke this whole thing. That would take me freaking 2 hours. Maybe an hour. Just gonna have a couple puffs. We're gonna set it down in my ashtray crystal from the 1930s. And we're gonna get to cooking. Kind of random that I wanted to do a random cooking video like so, but I don't know, I just had the urge. It's something I do to decompress, you know, cooking, playing video games, having a cigar, couple beers. But now life, you know, at this stage offers a little bit of less free time, so try to live it up while I can. But we make a lot of steak, a lot of beef, a lot of chicken, which, you know, I got some chicken for today. We make a lot of the same meals, and the woman is a little picky, so when I try to make some different things, it's a little questionable, but we're trying to break open that shell, you know. But it's, I mean, I like to cook too. I like to do different things. It's not so much, and I hate to say this, but it's not so much, you know, the dinner I'm provide. I mean, there's dinner provided, of course, but like I like to get my hands dirty in all kind of fields of cooking, different stuff. So, and this is, I don't know if this is, I mean, this is smoking like a chimney, dude. But it's nice. Like that seed to smoke shade. Never had it before. I mean, if it can focus, and then the Rocky Patel, but who cares, dude? So I'm making I'm gonna do a chicken curry. Last time I ever had curry, I was in high school with one of my buddies who was from, Saudi Arabia or India. I think it was India. But that was very long ago. So, doing something random. I gotta rinse my mouth out and like drink water and spit when you're smoking a stoge, because it just dries you out. It's I don't know. But for the fall, I'm gonna do, of course, like some spooky games. I mean, I always do, but especially in the fall. I got X-Files for PS2. I just randomly started watching it. I mean, I've seen it episodes when I was a kid. My parents, my mom, her friends would have it on. And there's a couple episodes that freaked me out. And I would, now I kind of indulge that, so. Alright. Let's get started. I could walk out here all night and pick this back up and give it a relight. Should be on a pontoon, a boat, a yacht, perhaps. Maybe someday. All right, I'm satisfied for now. Put that guy. Oh, we'll just set him here. He ain't going nowhere. Grab some shit. All right. Hopefully the chicken's thawed enough. I mean, it's definitely. I think it's going to be good, even if it's still a little firm. I'll be able to cut right through it. All right, my dishwasher's about to shut up. Okay, that's not good. That's not a good stance. There we go. Maybe that's a bit better. A little top heavy, huh? Jeez, huss. Gonna make you seasick? I don't care. Got the chicken here. That's nice and ready to go. Alright, we can shut the water off. Let's get out a couple things that we need. Bradley-Oni. Swipes. Nice and ready. Can't escape these damn ants. Quick washeroo of the hands. Gonna cut the chicken up. 1 second. You're gonna have to excuse me. This thing needs to shut up. I like to kind of peruse with a smaller cigar. Okay. I got some notes I was taking over here, dude. Is that crazy or what? Taking notes on this. I mean, I keep all my culinary notes in here, but. I'm gonna go ahead and put this on. Whatever. Alright. Got the veg over here. Grew these tomatoes myself. Alrighty. Let me pour another bev too. My wife loves my meat. Little pour, we're gonna do the perfect pour. Look at that, a little bit of turbulence for the nice head of foam. Every time, dude. That was the first time I've done that. What do we got on here? Some Jaws. I don't know if you can hear that. Alright, no more fooling around. Cheers, chin chin, skull, gumbai. You know what I'm saying? All means the same thing. Alright. Get the chicken. And you know what? I might even marinate it a little bit. Let me get a little container here to marinate these chickies. I think that'll be sufficient. Boom. Okay. What do we got here? Free range chicken thighs, courtesy of my freezer. You know, and I'm not mad at that. I'll never be mad at that. If you have a nice seal on it, put it in the freezer. You know how to freeze, dude. Everything's gonna be chill. Everything's gonna be good. Okay. Now these are still a little bit frozen. Holy shit. But still good. We're gonna keep the fat and everything on them. Put them on the pizza paddle. I had to, you know. Makes a great cutting board. We're just gonna use all these, dude. Chicken thighs, okay? And I'm not telling you guys how to cook. You can watch what I'm doing, you know. But I'm just chilling. I'm just cooking, you know, for my mental health, you know. But I'm gonna talk to you. I'm gonna tell you what I'm doing, what's going on. So shut up. And I'll move the camera. You don't like that angle? I'll move the camera in a little bit. You know, I'm trying. You know, I'll please you. I can please. You know, I'm a man that pleases. Okay. Keep that right there. Let me give it a little rinse. Even though I'm gonna be touching it anyways. I'm weird, dude. Okay. God, I need to put a damn straw in my beer. Okay. Give this a good couple cuts into some nice pieces that would be, you know, nicely floating around in some chicken curry. I am going to take off this little freezer burnt guy right there. Cut these in a couple nice chunks. I mean, these pieces aren't very uniform, so who gives a shit? There we go. Beautiful. That's what it's about. be good. Put a couple of these boys. Anyways, chicken thigh. Let me go ahead and take this out of my mouth real quick. So, dude, Brad Leone, nice little Lamson. Anyways, chicken thighs, I feel like they have a little bit more color to them, have a little bit more flavor. Like any Asian food, you can bet that you're, you're having chicken thigh. Well, you know, I think so. But, like, I just feel like chicken breasts, it's just like a big white piece of meat. You know, just, it really kind of, it reminds me of sort of a mushroom. It'll take on the flavor of whatever you're making, you know, or how it's cooked. If that makes sense. And to a point, you know, I'm not 100% on that. Or anything. But, yeah, that's what I have to say about that. Maybe I could have cut these smaller. Maybe, I mean, it doesn't matter. Who cares? Okay. So the chicken, we're going to do a little marination on this. Okay? First, I'm going to retire this knife here. Chicken knife. Chicken knife. Take me a second. Just want to clean this up real quick. I just don't want like a bunch of chicken juice to just dry on here, you know. That's why we're doing that. But I don't know, curry, I feel like it's not a big thing that us Americans eat all the time. Well, at least where, you know, Pennsylvania and I'm not going to say New York, because New York got a whole bunch of different restaurants and more like northern. I don't know what I'm talking about. But unless you're going to a restaurant, you know, everyone's like, oh, do you like Mexican? Do you like Chinese? Or do you like Indian? I feel like that's more of a rarity, dude, because who's going to get... I mean, maybe you're watching this saying, yeah, dude, we get Indian all the time. Well, that's cool. But they eat... I know they eat Indian in, like the UK, Australia, maybe, I think. Yeah, definitely Australia. But, you know, just something different. You know, just something different. That's all. So clean as you go, dude. If you clean as you go and you have some OCD, I guess you won't have a giant mess later. But it'll take you 3 hours to make something, you know. Okay. Got that ready to go. We're going to put some marination on it. You know, I'm just going to put a little bit of oil on them. Just a little bit. And we've got some curry powder. Curry powder, big name encompassing probably 8 or 10 different spices in here. Mustard, coriander, turmeric, red pepper, other spices. They say other spices because there's too damn much in there. Smell that. 2025. They want to put chips in our brains, but we don't have smell-o-vision yet. I think it's a nice smell. It smells damn good. All right, we're going to do that. Some salt. Okay. Just going to give that a little marinade. Or coat it in spices, whatever. So get something on it, you know. That's all. Boom. Curry powder, chicken, with some... You saw what I did, dude. Okay? I don't have to keep talking like that. Okay. Next. This trash can, it's gonna be so hot. Nextly, and the next thing is going to be we're going to choose our pan and get out another knife, take another sipski, my Japanese steel. This knife right here, I'm going to tell you something. We got this at a garage. I didn't get it, but someone near and dear to me got this at a garage sale. And these people had a whole bin of knives, and they did not know what they had. Because this is... I don't know if you can see that. Well, it's not going to focus. It says Japan. Japan stainless steel, dude. My Japanese steel. Ah! Okay? Very special. Very nice. Well, we gave it a wash. We're just going to use it again. The pizza paddle. Great cutting board. Great presentation. Even if you're not eating pizza, you can put the food on it, set it on the couch while you and your, significant other are eating, dude. It's you know, get one if you can. If you can find them. See, this is a mini guy. See how smaller that is than the first one? This was a Russian cream black and mild. And I don't break these open and put weed in them, dude. Hell no. They're great small cigars to just tuck in, drive with, kind of have, chew on a little bit. And then once you get home, you're settled, you can light it up. And that's it, It's here and gone. It's here and gone. Alright. I hope this doesn't steam up a bunch. I'm going to open this. Maybe a little bit of steam. Got the camera sitting on top of the dishwasher right there. A little mini guy. But you know what? We can switch it up a little bit. Move the legs right here. Boom. Okay. Hello. Yep. Different angle. Told you I was going to do it. Angles, different kinds of... this is pleasing the people. I mean, if it, I don't care. And if it isn't, I don't care. Billy! It says I have 0 viewers, but Billy's fucking messaging me, dude. Alright. Let's cut some veg. Also, we're gonna pick the pan. Alright, 2 different onions. Red. I've seen them make them with red, making it with yellow or white onions, Spanish onions. This is, I don't know. But we're making chicken curry, something different. Alright, we're gonna use... Oh, shit! I was gonna use a shallower pan, but I'm thinking something like this. Just so, it has higher walls. Different, maybe, I don't know. I was gonna use this guy. I was gonna use this guy. You know what? Maybe I can use this. I don't know. I have a bunch of, hopefully it'll fit in there. We'll use it. We'll use that. Shit. Alright, I'm just gonna give it a quick rinse. Alright. Got that nice and ready. Another beer sip. God. And this is like what you're watching right now is a dude with ADHD cooking right now. You know, I'm doing my mind's all over the place, so. Okay. Get these papers off of here. Onion paper. Dude, I've been streaming. When I have the time, you know, stream some Metal Gear 5. I'm full intended on getting Metal Gear Solid 3 Delta when it comes out on the 28th. And I'm kind of playing 5 before that to get ready for it. But I also got, my channel is very ADHD because I'll hop around to different games I want to play. And, I think that's fine because, I don't know, I'm in different moods, different days, different times when I have the free time. Sometimes I feel like doing something else. So, whatever. It's not conventional. You know, a YouTuber trying to make money and everything, but this is, it's more of a archive for my videos, for my hobbies that I decide to have on video. So, hey, William, if you can, try to send the stream to my woman. Try to see if you can share it to her so she can see what I'm doing, because she's probably going to try to blow my phone up. Mess up my stream. Goddamn stream sniper. So try to share it to her, okay? Do that. Okay. I'm gonna give these like a kind of a cube chop, cube dice. Yeah, we'll call it, dice. Exactly right. Because we're gonna cook them down. Let them shrink up real nice. Let them caramelize. And my Bradley Only knife would probably definitely be better for this, but you know what? I love my Japanese steel, so. Woo! Hit me right in the eyeballs, dog. Probably not the best knife to cut onions, but it's okay. Son of a bitch! Holy shit, dude. Don't be a bitch, Dustin. They're just little onion boys. Room temperature onions, you know. Now, if these were cold onions, they would definitely be, the gas inside of them would definitely be more subdued if they were cold. Holy shit, I'll cut myself. Okay. Beautiful. Alright, move these over here. I'm going to get you like a spot for the stove. Let me wash my hands real quick. Angle change! Oh my goodness, dude, my eyeballs. Wow. Wow. Okay. My damn cigar's unwrapping. Totally fine with that. Holy shit, dude. These onions. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah, Billy. Thanks for that. Good look on that. Ignore the laundry in the back. We're going to have a stove cam. Stove cam! Okay. Boom. Okay. So, let me go ahead and put the knobs back on my stove because, well, one time I came out of the bathroom, my son was frolicking in the kitchen, and I guess he bumped into one of these, and the whole damn house smelled like gas, and I had to freaking open all the windows, and it was yikes, you know what I'm saying, so. Alright, we're gonna heat up some olive oil in here. They usually use butter, and by they I mean people that make curry. But I don't really have butter, so we're using olive oil. Is that cool? Okay, so we're gonna let that heat up, and also they put some cumin. They kind of toast the cumin, but they usually use seeds, cumin seeds, in the before they put the onions in. But I don't have. Okay, so we're gonna use the powder. Shut up. We're gonna move that oil around. Get the aromas nice. Jesus, dude. It's smelling in here, bud. Smelling nice. Smelling, kind of like I'm about to make some tacos or what have you, but I'm not. Alright, we're gonna let the cumin in the oil get nice and hot, nice, warm, and acquainted. So we're gonna put them back on the fire. Alright, it's just nice and hot. Take a little piece of onion for that heat. Fry these onions, and while those are frying, we're gonna cut up these tomatoes. I grew these myself. They're not perfect. I definitely kind of could have did better with my tomatoes, but they are delicious. Wow. Definitely oil in a pan with just cumin. Once it's toasted in the oil, it kind of starts smelling a little sweet. Very, very nice. I like that. Okay. Let's add the onion. Get your sizzle going. Go ahead and cook these down. Okay? Put some salt in there. Ooh, a little bit. Just to kind of sweat them a little bit. Yep, from the garden. Have my tomatoes in the bucket. Have them in the designated area where the stuff likes to grow, in the garden. Get these all into their individual zones. Get them nice. Alright. Get those nice. And then we're going to start cutting these. And a little bit more salt. A little bit. Okay. We're gonna get these tomatoes cut. Whoa, a little top heavy here. Okay. Now I do have some tomato sauce, or crushed or diced tomatoes in a can, whatever they are. And I already rinsed these, dude, so don't freak out, okay? Definitely could have sharpened this a lot more. And I'm working with what I got. I got these tiny little guys. And that's alright. You just use what you got. Make something beautiful with what you got. Cut the big top off of that guy. It's not so bad. Okay. a game like that. There you go. Don't waste too much of that one. Yeah, definitely could have used probably different blade with this, but that's fine. Nice. Very nice. Okay. Come back over here and stir these onions up. Cut the onion, put it into the bowl. You know? Alright. Comes along nicely. We're going to want to sweat these a good bit though, because Daddy didn't cut them up all the way. Okay? Don't fret. It'll be alright. We're gonna make this happen. We're gonna make things happen. And even if the woman doesn't like it, it's okay. She doesn't really like anything. She doesn't really like me. And that's alright. You know, I like me. And yeah, I guess that's all I really gotta say about that. I'm gonna get these onions nice. Let's go ahead and hit the notebook, see what I got written down. You know, I don't make this all the time. Okay? So we got oil with the cumin, the onion. Alright, yeah, we're going to cook this down. We're going to add the garlic. They like to add a lot of ginger too, okay? But I don't have ginger on deck all the time. Who does all the time, you know? Boom. Okay. Let those cook down a little bit. Chicken stock. Shit. Okay. We need to get some get a loose stock ready. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna open this garlic real quick, because that's what's gonna come very next. Got that ready to go. Okay. For our chicken stock, we're going to do something really cheeky and quick. Okay. Grab a jar. This little thing. There we go. We're going to grab a little jar. And then we're going to grab chicken bouillon. 1 cup, 1 cup. How many cups in containers? Maybe 1 cup? Maybe 1.5? Maybe, I don't know. We're gonna take a bouillon. Turn our heat down a little bit on our onions because they're going crazy. Keep them nice and happy. Alright. We'll get some hot water going. Yeah, dude. I always do. I season with my wiener. Chicken cubes. Hot water. I could get a little hotter. Okay. Cut one of these in half. I'm going to use 1.5. Because I don't want it to be too salty. These damn things. When I was younger, I used to take these out of my grandma's cabinet and I'd just lick them. It was good. You ever done anything? I'm sure you've done something weird like that, okay? Don't look at me like I'm crazy. Onions are getting nice and brown. Alright, with all the herbs and spices on them, or the spices. It's making a nice bond on the bottom of the pan. Alright, our water's about hot. It tastes like chicken, salty chicken taste. Silly goose. Are you silly? Alright, that's like a cup and a half, dude. That's what I'd say. It's like a cup and a half. Yeah, it's tapped, but we're cooking it off anyways, alright? So, chill out. Yeah, dude. Here we go. Cut a cube. Boom. No, not raw chicken. It's pretty much chicken stock, but it's just like a chicken salt. That's all. It's delicious. It tastes like a ramen packet. That's what it tastes like. A ramen chicken noodle packet. Alright, got the cubes in there in the hot water. We're going to give it a shake. Let it dissolve nice. These onions are getting pretty nice. See that? Alright. And I haven't decided yet. I could, after everything's done, I could blend it up. Zip it up in the machine and make it a smooth sauce. I think I'll do that. You know, I think that'd be nice. But I am gonna let these onions actually go a little bit longer. Touch more oil. Just don't want them to burn at the bottom. But you want to let these onions go a good bit. Saute the shit out of them. Okay? The shit. And all this nice brown on the bottom of the pan, we're going to deglaze it with this, with the chicken stock. And you know what? I might use a little bit of beer. I might go crazy. Speaking of beer, while we're letting this shit dissolve, should we try crushing that shit up in there? Let's crush that shit up in there. It's not working. My idea is shit. There we go. Crush them up a little bit. Jesus. Can I crush some shit up? Use the handle on one of these boys. Freaking should have mortar and I should have done this before I put it in the water. What an idiot I am. God, am I an idiot or what? Like I said, I don't do these videos all the time. Well, I'm not going to throw it all in, Billy, because I might not be using all of it. So, alright, that's about good. Nice and chickeny. Yeah, that's sufficient. 1.5 was a good, 1.5 was a good guess. Chill, dog. Every man does like cooking with beer. And if you don't, you're not a man. You're a tran. Alright, this onion's looking nice. Time for the garlic. We'll let the garlic kind of settle. It doesn't take long for garlic. You don't want to burn it. Actually, no. Let me go tomatoes. Tomatoes in. Into the bowl. Okay. Cut the tomatoes and put them into the bowl. See, and I had garlic. All right, it doesn't matter. You know, I put them. I just didn't want to burn the garlic. Can you blame me? I wanted to make curry because it was just something different, you know. We always kind of cook kind of like the same kind of things. And I know that Summer's probably going to put her nose up at it, but you know what? It's okay. I'm doing this for the fun of it, for cooking, something to do, and I'm doing it because I want to eat some. You know? That's all. Okay. Got the tomato going a bit. Let's go ahead and put some garlic in now. Gonna have some definitely aromatic up in this John. Up in the John. A pretty good bit in there. That's about nice. Boom. Into the bowl. Maybe a little bit more. A boom. Okay. Ah! Let that go. Let this kind of simmer up a little bit. We're gonna shake it up, spread it out, scream and shout. That's what it's all about. Yeah, now it's kind of coming together. Kind of coming into a nice mush here, you know? That's what I like in food, is just some mush, you know? Alright, we're gonna let this do its thing. Alright, kind of cook up. Cook down. Yeah, butter chicken, that's pretty much what it is. You know, you call it's, but I don't have any butter, so maybe a tikka masala, dude. I'm not really cultured in Indian cuisine, but you know what? Chicken butt. Okay? Oh shit! Alright. Put this garlic back. Throw this shit away. Grab another brewskin. Also, dude, you know what else I did? You take some tea bags, you put them in a nice vessel, some nice filtered water, and you just sit it out in the sun. You know, I'm not really heating it up to a boiling point, but some nice sun-brewed iced tea, and these are going to go for another couple hours before I take the tea bags out. That's just what I've been about lately, you know? Going for something nice, a nice bev, drink enough water, have enough, you know, whatever else. I'm going for tea, okay? I don't know why. That's just what I've been doing. Alright, we're going to pour this up. Another perfect pour. Cheers. You know, if you're having a brewskin with me, let me know what you're having, okay? We're going to get a nice pour down the edge right there. Alright, when we get up to the top, 2/3, we get a little turbulence on there for the nice foam. Boom. Perfect pour every time. And I've never done that in my life. Just kidding. Cheers. Chin chin. Thanks for joining me on this adventure. Okay? Grab you up here, grip you up, see what's going on. Got this going nice. Smelling strong. Wow. Wow. Okay? And you know what we're going to do next. Mix that up. Spread it out, let that heat distribute nicely. Got it on a low simmer, because we don't want to be crazy, dude. We don't want to mess up what we're doing here. You know, you just don't want to. Okay? I think now is what we're going to do is we're going to add some of these tomatoes, and some chicken stock.
Holy shit.
Alright. Open this can up real quick. Real quick. We're going to have the tomatoes. What I have. And this is, you know, it's going to be my own spin. A little Pittsburgh curry action here. You know? Wow, did I give away too much information? Maybe I did. I'm just kidding. I live in Alaska, okay? Just shut up. Where's my boom. Okay? Now, this isn't Heinz. This isn't Vine Ripe, which is my favorite, okay? But this is essential everyday tomato ketchupies, okay? And we're just gonna do a little squirties. Oh shit, no we're not. This shit's sealed. you could smell this right now already. We don't even have all the seasonings in it. Just a little little nut rope. That's all. You know, it's just a little secret weapon right there. They'll never know. A little bit of ketchup, dude. Shut up. Shut up. I don't want to hear it. Okay. Come back over here. Whoa, whoa. I need a better tripod. Just kidding. I'm happy with what I got. Say what you want, dude. I'm a pro, though. I know what's good. Okay? Go ahead and we're going to add some of these tomatoes. And I don't think I'm going to put all of them in there. I think I'm going to do that. That's going to be sufficient. Yerd? Yerd? Psych? We're doing it now. Alright. Also, what we're going to do... And sorry for jerking you around a little bit. No homo. But, they use green chilies, sometimes red chilies. We don't have that. But what I do have, what I can bring to the table, you know, jalapeno slices. It's still a green chili, okay? It doesn't matter. Tomato paste, nah. Get out of here. The tomato. See, what I pretty much did with those tomatoes, when you sweat them down, you cook all the moisture out of the tomatoes, is essentially tomato paste. You know? You get me? You cook them down, you cook the liquid out of the tomatoes, you caramelize the sugars and the natural fruit, the tomato. You know? The mackerel was good. You know? I'm down with it. I need to get something out. I need to get these out of here. I'm not a picky man, okay? It's not that I hate sweet potatoes. We'll put a couple in. Sweet potatoes or water chestnuts. I do hate water chestnuts, dude. Just flavorless crunch. Get the hell out of it. Get the fuck out of here, bud. Nobody wants that shit. You sick bitch. Okay? Excuse my language. I'm sorry about that. I can't, you know. What does my bio say? Unsponsored, uncensored, proud father. Horse hung. You understand me? Okay. Now we're going to kick up the heat again on this. And you know what I didn't realize? I caramelized the pan with that can of tomatoes. Completely clear down there. And that's fine. But I could still incorporate some beer in here. And we're still going to put some chicken stock in. Of course, you need the chicken stock. Alright, but I had to put them chilies in. I had to get the tomatoes in and whatnot. And I'm about to see what's going to come next. Strapped up. What do you have in your pocket there? You just happy to see me? Or is that a can opener? This is a time and table can opener. Very nice. Slices cans open like a razor. Yerd? Okay. Alright, let's see what's going on in the old cookbook here. Big Daddy D's cookbook. I'll never say that again. Yeah, okay. So we're gonna put the spices in. Let's do the spices, dude. It's time for some spice. And then we'll put the liquids in, and then we're gonna have to cook that down a little bit because we ain't using all that shit. Okay. Let's go ahead and do some more curry powder. And I'm not going to go that crazy on this because I put a bunch onto the chicken to marinate. So we're going to... I mean, yeah, because then the chicken's going to be in there. Nice bright color and flavor. Holy crap, dude. I'm still wrecked from those onions. We're gonna get some chili powder in here. Chili powder. Put a good bit in there. In India, they put mad spices in that shit, dude. Mad spices. What else we got? Some salt. Definitely some salt. But also, I'm going to be mindful because I'm still putting that chicken stock in here. You know, you can put the salt in, you can't take it out. So, gotta be careful. Get everything acquainted in here nicely. It's gonna be crazy, dude. It's gonna be crazy. And I don't know if I messed up. Maybe I shouldn't have put all those tomatoes in. Second guessing myself. I don't know. Mad spices, dude, I'm telling you. Okay, see, look. Boom. Simple chicken stock, real quick. Took me 5 minutes, dissolve it in the damn jar. Take a little sip. Chicken soup, baby. Okay? I'm gonna put a little bit of that chicken stock in. A tiny bit more. I'm gonna blend it up, dude. It's gonna be nice and smooth. Nice little, nice texture to it. It's gonna be velvety. It's gonna be sexual. It's gonna be nice. That's what I bring to the table. You know, I come to the table. I feed you, dude. I make you feel good. I seduce you with the nice aroma of just some culinary genius. Okay, and we're gonna put a little bit of beer in here. Boom. That's good. Okay. And then we're going to put a little bit of beer in here. We're going to do a little recap on that. Boom. And you know what? Saturday night, what else would I do, you know? I could be playing some video games, but you got to take a little break. You got to do a couple other things, dude. It's okay. You know, there's some things I got to fix on the house. You know, some duties I'm doing. I did clean up. I made sure the stove was nice and clean before making a silly little video like this. Okay? And that's perfectly fine. We're going to crank this heat up just a little bit more. There we go. Nice simmer on there. Get a nice simmer on it. Okay? Got everything in. Now I'm going to let this simmer for like another minute. And then I'm going to put the chicken in. I just want to see where I'm at though with the flavors. Wait, you know what? I don't know. I can't be second guessing myself because I did put a mad amount of curry powder in here. So, and which by the way smells amazing. I don't know. I don't work with curry powder often, but I bought some today at the store. You know, me and my kiddo were perusing the aisles. I grabbed some curry powder. We got out to the car and I opened it and I'm like, smells good, dude. Smells good. And I'm gonna tell you this honestly, Billy. Minecraft's gonna be a little bit far away, and I apologize for that, dude, because I got some things in the works. I'm gonna be playing some spooky games. I said earlier in the video, I'm gonna be playing some scary games for the fall, and Metal Gear Solid, which is a piece of my childhood. You know, it's coming out. And dude, I'm sorry, man. What, we were playing Minecraft and then they wanted to come out with a Metal Gear Solid remake, dude? You don't understand. You don't understand. Alright? But it's alright. See what I'm doing here is I'm just making sure everything's good. I don't know, I stepped on a little crack in the kitchen here. But anyways, everything's looking good. It's coming together nice. Okay? So, this is gonna let that simmer for just a minute longer, a minoosh. And then I'm gonna put the, add chicken. Okay, we deglazed, put the spices. Okay, yep. Next step is chicken. Lid that shit. Dome. Okay? And, more stock if needed. We definitely don't need more of that, okay? We're gonna hit it with some coconut cream for that creaminess. And then that's pretty much going to be it. Let it rest, but we're going to let that shit simmer a good bit with the chicken in there. It's going to be beautiful, dude. It's going to be nice. The juices from the chicken's going to come out. It's going to hit everything, all the flavors and everything in here. But this is a little darker than what you usually see. I mean, maybe it's not. I don't know, but it's not orange or anything. We'll see what color it is after I... oh, you know what? That's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. Okay? So I'm going to shut the heat off of this. Whoa. And we're going to blend it up. I mean, it's going to be a freaking mess. No, coconut cream, dude. It's like coconut milk. It's pretty much like heavy cream, but from a coconut. God, are you silly goose or what? Let's see, we have a little one of these jobs right here, little potato masher. I'm gonna give it a quick mash before. Whoa, apologize about that. Give it a quick mash before I throw it in the blender. I mean, my blender's like so small, so I like to try to get it nice and good. Before we throw it in there piping hot, it's going to be a pain in the ass. You know what? No, it's not. It'll be alright. It'll be alright. Boom. Nice little tamper. Okay? Nice. Let's give it a little... Okay. Very nice. But definitely going to probably need some more chili powder is what we're going to do. Chili powder, there is more salt, and like I said, curry powder on there. You guys are going to have to excuse me. Quick bathroom break. I got Jaws on right here, shut up. Copyright, for sure. Oh my God. Sacrifice the women. Oh, yeah, yeah. Smoking a herb, smoking a herb. Alrighty. Dude, that guy looks like Burt Reynolds. It might be him. It's probably not. I don't know. But I'm back, dude. Men in Black. Back. Men in Black. I need some chapstick. My lips hurt real bad. Alright, dudes. You know, everybody needs a break sometimes. You don't have to, you know, there's no rushing, dude. We got time. You're here, baby. It's okay. Nice caramel. Okay. Let's go ahead. We're going to set this chicken over here. And then we're going to get the stuff in a blender. I'm going to put you right here. Where am I going to put you? How about right there? Here, let me fix this tripod real quick. Such a pain, dude. Such a pain. It's only me, baby. I don't have a camera crew, okay? I'm here doing what I can. It's what I do. You understand? I'm also a rapper. Did you hear that? Okay. Get rid of this shit. Just get rid of it! Okay. Also, what I was gonna do, I forgot to put allspice. Put some allspice in there. Just a little bit though, because this stuff is... Oh shit! That came out quick. It's okay though. It's supposed to be in there. Fuck. I'm battling the elements right now, dude. All the freaking spices and shit. I'm getting wrecked. I'm getting absolutely wrecked right now, dude. For your viewing pleasure. Am I pleasuring you right now? Are you having viewing experience? Is your serotonin, some dopamine going right now? I hope I'm doing it for you guys. Because honestly, I have one viewer. Thanks, Billy. But you know what? This shit's going on YouTube. You can see this if it's the year 2037. Lincoln, I love you and you're watching this. Probably not. But guess what I'm doing? I'm making curry. And you'll probably never eat this till you're my age. Even then. Okay. Anyways, shut up. Let's get the blender out. The Ninja Bullet. You know? Still not good enough. But just kidding, because it's good enough. Okay? I'm happy with what I have. I'm not a hard man to please. Okay? Go ahead and plug that in. Got the handy dandy attachment right here. And we're going to make a little saucier out of this. I need a spoon. That's what I need. Spoon time. A smaller spoon. I don't know. Whatever. We'll try it. And while this little blender especially, it definitely whips air. I mean, maybe every blender does, but it definitely freaking adds little tiny air bubbles to it, thus making it a lighter color. You'll see what I'm saying, dude. Especially when you have oil, olive oil in it. I don't know if you ever blended up stuff with oil, but it gets it a little lighter in color. Scrape all this to one side. I'm gonna try a cheeky maneuver. Okay. Let's go ahead and pop this on. Blender blade here. Go ahead and mix it up. See what I'm saying? Get it like 2 shades brighter. Give it a little. Look at that. Nice sauce. Onions, tomatoes, garlic. All the shit I put in there. Make some nice sauce. Alright, let's get you in here. Uh-oh. She's summoning. Sorry. There's a brewery down the street. They want me to meet them at it, but I already got this. I'm already committed to this, you know? And plus, dude, I got my own beer to drink, dude. I didn't make it myself, but... Hold on, sorry. Sorry, dude. I have a family and stuff, and dude, like, shut up. Okay. Dump that out. Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. Okay? And that's what our chicken's gonna be cooked in. Hold on, where's my spoon? Here we go. I'll put the rest of this in here. And those jalapeno peppers also, I forgot that were in here, getting nice and blended up, incorporated in the sauce. They obliterated them, turned them into a million little pieces, and everything's coming together, you know? You know what? Life's starting to look up, bud, because my curry sauce is looking a little bit like a sauce now, okay? Let's see what we got here. Get these little pieces. Billy, tell her that I'm cooking. She wants me to come down to the bar, and I'm not doing that. Dude, I'm not gonna drive right now, dude. I already had a couple of drinks. Alright, I'm just putting the rest of these little bits in there, okay? Look at that. Alright, don't worry, because we're about to get this going. Alright, we're going to do the rest of this, buzz the rest of this up. See if I can get this over here. There you go. There we go. Alright. Oh man, Billy, you're a diamond. You're a gem. Boom, boom, boom. And for those of you who don't know, you're watching this stream, you're thinking, who the hell am I talking to, dude? Billy, dude, he's a close family friend. That's all I gotta say, dude. Men in Black! That's where we met. Triple agents. You heard? Okay. Let me just put that in there. See what's going on. We're gonna hit this heat back up, baby. Put the heat back up. Okay, because we're simmering some sauce. And give it a nice stir. Let it incorporate. We blended. See, get those colors together. Very nice, very nice. Alright. See, now it's kind of looking like the orange sauce that I'm kind of looking for. But definitely, what the hell is that? I don't even know what that is. Oh, it's a cat. Yeah. Let this simmer out. Let it, I mean, still gonna have a little bit more of the natural water, the moisture kind of come out in what we added to. And then we're gonna put that chicken right in there. Just a minute away from the chicken. All right, everybody settle down. Everybody settle down, because you're stressing me out a little bit. All right, I'm gonna put this blender back. Shit. Put this stalk in the fridge, because I might use it later, dude. Also, you guys want to see the biggest jar of pickles you've ever seen in your life? Fuck! I forgot to put the fucking carrot in. God damn it. Dude, I'm an idiot, but it's okay. I definitely forgot that carrot. Anyways. Shit. What a silly... Now it's not going to taste good. It's going to be shit. So this jar of pickles, dude, is as big as a gallon of milk, dude. Look at this. Also, I'm happy with how they turned out, dude. The biggest... I mean, I went out. I was growing the cucumbers. I haven't checked them in a couple of days. Story time. And I go check the bush, lift a couple leaves up, and all of a sudden, ho! See that? ADHD at its finest. Let me turn this down and I'll finish the story. Turn that down a little bit. I'm gonna add the chicken. Anyways, I open up the bush a little bit. I move some leaves aside, and there's a freaking cucumber, and they're pickling cucumbers. They're perfect for doing what you need to do with them pickling wise. And it's like, dude, it's like this big, dude. So I got a jar from work that was, a good size that would fit it, and I made the biggest pickles. And they're bread and butter. They're sweet. I didn't put anything spicy in these ones. I didn't put any jalapeno slices or crushed red pepper in them or anything. Okay, chicken time. Enough talk. Boom. We forgot the carrots, but it's okay. Alright, chicken time. Go ahead and use the spoonie. Get that chicken in there. Boom. Instantly cooling that down a little bit. I mean, this has come to room temp, completely defrosted. Okay. Let's start with that. Shit. What an idiot, dude. No carrot. No carrot. What a freaking idiot I am. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to turn the heat down at Ishkabibble. Give it a stir with this. What a freaking idiot. God. I'm seriously mad at myself right now. That's bullshit. Okay. You make that fucking curry, you know, no carrot? Yeah, I did, okay? I did, okay. What an idiot. Let's go ahead and put a lid on this. And we're gonna let it simmer. And you know what also, right now, it's looking kind of thick! And, maybe I want to put some chicken stock in it. Maybe not, though. Shit. And you know what I should have done? I should have tasted it before I put the raw chicken in also. My bad. Had a couple bevs, dude. Okay. Shit. I'm living questionably. It's alright. That chicken thigh is going to flavor that up nicely, dude. Like I said, chicken thigh is a different chicken flavor. You tried chicken breast and a piece of chicken thigh right next to each other? You'd be surprised. It's like, it's like eating a different part of the turkey at Thanksgiving, having the dry meat versus it's a little different texture, a little different flavor. You know what I want to do actually? Yeah, it is thick. I'm gonna put a lid on this on the smaller burner back here because I don't want to put all that insane heat on it. I just want to simmer it, let it simmer and finish like that. Let that chicken get nice. Is this a good one? Boom! First try. Okay. Let's see here. But also, I probably should add a little bit more. I'll put a little bit more. Yeah, that's what I'll do. A little bit more stock in it, and a tiny bit more beer, just to get that, just to get the liquid in there. I do have that heat up, but it's a small burner because I don't want just like a big flaming go. Or should I, dude? I don't know. I like a little low and slow action, dude. It's it's nice. We ain't in a race here, you know. All right, just a little bit of that. So we're gonna put that. Mix. I need to grab another thing. Grab another that sounds kind of yummy. Shit. Hold on. Just washed one. Love these guys. Boom. Alright. Get that in there nice so it's not burning on the bottom. Alright, and I think, I think we did, and I don't think it's like that much of a big deal that I forgot the carrots. I mean, I really did want to put them in there, but this is going to be fine. A first attempt, and that's what I wrote in my book. That's not a recipe book. I'm writing a curry recipe. This is like a first attempt, so I was just taking notes to remember what I did. So next time, I'll have the drop on it, you know what I'm saying? I'll know exactly what's going on. But, yeah, I don't know. I'll just turn up the heat right here. I feel like I should have it on the big one. I'm an idiot. There we go. Alright, we're gonna let that come down. And then once the chicken's all cooked up, you test it. Make sure it doesn't need any more salt or whatever. You add then you hit it with the coconut milk. Then you don't boil it, but you let it just come up in temperature after that. Bang, shut it off, let it rest. Over some rice, dude. You're gonna see. It's not gonna take forever, dude. We're chilling. We're chilling right now. And you can't make everybody happy in the world. You can make yourself happy. You can do your best for everyone else. And what am I saying right now? I don't want to... Just chill out. Everybody's going to be happy, dude. Everybody got to try to make themselves happy, too, dude. I'm not, talking about kids. No, I don't have any naan. I'm going to eat this over rice. Even though you'd have the naan with it, too. But I might toast up a nice flour tortilla if you leave it sit on the skillet. It'll puff up, it'll kind of, it'll change a little texture a little bit. And, yeah, no. I went to the store today, too, to get some spices, which is fucked. Because I could have got that there. It was a quick trip, I had the kiddo with me and, I stopped pushing the cart and he's like, what the... No, we're good. It's okay. It'll be alright without the naan. Shit! And the carrots. God damn it. I'm throwing it out, dude. End of video. See you guys. Alright. I'm gonna let that kind of chill right there. A little swirl. Do its thing. And I think we're gonna do? We're gonna take another little couple puffs off of the stove. And you know what, Billy, it's nice. It's nice that you're commenting on here because you're filming, you're giving me things to talk. I'm talking and. All right. Shit, dude. Terrible ADHD. Can't help you there, bud. These are sophisticated smoking cigars. Alright. But I am going to set this one back, though, in the humidor. Just want to take a quick puff. Nice Connecticut. If you were here earlier in the video, you know what I'm talking about. Just give that a quick stir before we walk out. Walk out! Oh man. This is gonna be... Oh jeez. Hold on. talk at you. This is gonna be such a different change in flavor, like at least that my immediate, small family is used to eating. What am I talking about? My son eats this. But maybe if this light would turn on. Come on. It'll turn on. Hold up. There we go. Grab the lighter. There we are. Wow, nice view. See? Still here waiting for us. Freaking beast. Toast this thing up. Boom. God! Boom! There we are. Yeah, dude. Seed to smoke. Boom. That's what I'm talking about right there. Can't get too comfortable. We don't want the sauce to burn. Damn. That's a nice stove. And I've been kind of being frugal lately. And so, I mean, these aren't the most expensive cigars. I'm never grabbing the most expensive cigar. It's nice. And I rarely get this type too. A light shade. Connecticut shade. That's what it's called. It's a lighter leaf. Light brown, kind of like the color of a brown paper bag, but I usually smoke the ones that are like real dark, because they're the sweeter. It's like a dark coffee, but I mean, I don't know about coffee, but like when it's darker, it's usually sweeter, definitely stronger. But what am I talking about, dude? We're making curry, dude. We're smoking cigars. We're just chilling. That's what we're doing. Boom. It's beautiful. Definitely very strong though. Jesus Christ. I don't know, dude. Like, old dudes chilling at a cigar lounge, just sucking this whole stove down. I mean, they have to have something to drink, like, next to them or something, because, dude, you get, like, dry. I feel like you get all dried out. Your mouth is dry, dude. You're building up a freaking film of, like, res in your mouth from chiefing a freaking giant stove. like, that's when, and then you sit like that, that's when your teeth get all fucked, and then you get, like, mouth cancer and shit. So I just try to keep, like, rinsing my mouth out and shit, dude. I don't know. I like Stogs. Whatever. Just do what you gotta do, dude. It'll happen when the time comes, you know? There's no rush. We ain't going nowhere, dog. Better get in there soon and check this shit. Always take, I mean, like, it's, you let a cigar go out, you can relight it, dude, true that, but it won't taste as good as the first time you light it, you know. I don't know if that makes sense. Alright, word. Finish this later. I'll go check on the curry. I go inside, the whole damn house is burning down. Alright, that shit smolder, dude. Peace out. Come back out here and the damn fire department's gonna be here. Shit. Sip this again. See what's going on with the damn curry. Let's get a smell. First walk in the house. Goddamn. Oh. Does smell good. Definitely does smell good. Let's see what's going on here. Shit. Get this damn tripod. Boom! Hell yeah, bud. Oh, hell yeah, bud. Go ahead and stir this up a little bit. Let some of that moisture escape. Evaporation. Nice. Chicken's getting a little firm. It's getting nice and ready. And look at that sauce, dude. Let's go ahead and put this in overdrive right here. Boom. Look at this. Sauce is coming together. Has a nice sheen to it. The fats and the oils coming up on top. Boom. Hell yeah. Alright, spread that chicken out. Let it get nice, spaced out. And just really let that sauce cook down and flavors develop, and so the chicken gets all nice. And like the chicken it wasn't marinated long, but cooked inside of the hot, sauce, which is the curry, like how'd you cook it? I cooked it on the grill. I cooked it in a skillet. I cooked it, in the oven. I cooked it in a sauce, like that's real beauty. That's the true beauty of it, dude. Talking too much. Hell yeah. Alright, and then we still have yet to put the creaminess in it. Then it's going to look like a nice, it definitely is developing the color that I was looking for. And thank you, dude. It does look fire. This is the first time. And I'm not going to give it a taste test just yet. I'm going to let it cook down just a little bit more. I'm going to place the lid back on it. Let it come together just a little bit more. Let the chicken kind of go. Maybe I should turn the... Wow, look how dirty it is already. Yeah, just a skosh. That's all. All right, let it come together. And we got... I got some Benny Boys freaking ready rice, dude. Some jasmine. Because I'm like, dude, I mean, I'm not going to dick around with rice. No, I mean, I love to cook. You know, I like to think I got some skills in the kitchen, but I'll fuck some rice up, dude. You know, I don't know. I think about it too much. I want to get a rice cooker, or you know, it's not fair because it makes it perfect and beautiful. And this is, you know, is easy enough. So whatever. Hell yeah, Josh. Jeez. Appreciate that. Let's see here. They want me to open this, right? Squeeze pouch to separate rice. Separated. There we go. Alright, everybody chill out, dude. I'm freaking out right now. Okay. Okay, there we go. It's good. Tear 2 inches to vent. And we'll put that bitch in there for a fucking minute and a half. Hell yeah. Boom. Got this. Look, this is what I had written down. Literally. Simple, dude. We're at a cook to simmer right now, dude. That's where we're at. Boom. Add coconut cream. Boom. Rice. And shut up. It's going good. It's going nice and good. This is nice. This is exactly what I wanted to do today. You know, the whole time I'm cooking, I'm just talking to nobody. That's why I put this stream on. I'm not just gonna talk to myself in the kitchen like a freaking psycho. So I put the stream on. You know, it'll be on the YouTube. Cooking too. I like to document it, dude. Why not? That's what I like to do. So, fuck. We still got a little bit of time on that. Might as well go and smack that little Connecticut shade. I gotta do this fucking dishes, dude. I have just a pet peeve for dishes, dude. Billy, come over and do these goddamn dishes. Pissing me off. God damn. Guys, everyone who's watching, I want you to go in your kitchen right now, set the phone down, whatever you're watching me on, get the TV, maybe turn the TV up a little bit, and just go do the damn dishes. I want you to go do the damn dishes is what I want you to do. Kiss your kids, wipe your ass, whatever you're doing, and just go in that kitchen and do the damn dishes. Okay? So, and I'll wait. I'll be right here. So, it shouldn't take you long. I'll give you a couple minutes, dude. Shit. I might even, you know, just do it. Alright, hopefully everybody's done doing their dishes. The frick, dude. And I think once this is all done, I think I might game a little bit. So I was gonna play some PS2 and record some of the X-Files game, So like I could get the editing done and everything, and then once October comes, I'd release it, or end of whatever. But I think I might stream. I'll see you guys after this. I'll stream some Metal Gear. If you want to watch me play some Metal Gear when I'm done making this, I'll eat, I'll try it, and then once I load up the Metal Gear, dude, I'll let you know how it tasted and how I liked it. Or maybe I'll do that on the thing. I don't know, dude. I don't know. I'm thinking too far in the future right now. I don't feel like playing Minecraft right now. Alright. Like, I need a magazine to read or something. I'm smoking this giant ass cigar, dude. I need to bring out something to read or have some music. Or be on a long drive or something, dude. Or be on the beach or something, dude. You know, whatever. But honestly, dude, right now is also a good, perfect time to have a nice day. You know, whatever. Okay. She ain't gonna try it. Alright. Ah. These fucking moths. Get the... Do you see that? Get the fuck out of here. Jesus. Alright. Dude, they're sinking. They got wrecked, dude. Look, they're getting wrecked right now. Oh! Oh, dude, he's wrecked. Oh, he's wrecked. Oh, he got saved. No, he stopped. Oh, shit. He's getting wrecked, dude. Fuck. That would suck, dude. That shark wants you bad, dude. Alright, let's see what's good. Let's see what's good. Shibby! Boom. Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. Very good. Very beautiful. This is exactly what I wanted, dude. Except, I mean, in the back of my head, I'm like, there's no goddamn carrot in there. There's no, what else was it, Billy? What else didn't I put in here? No carrots. And, oh, no, naan. I don't got the naan. Sorry. But, dude, this is nice. What do you guys think? You think that chicken's cooked yet? Think it's nice and done in there? I think it's nice and done. Look at that velvety, nice sauce. Boom, dude. Beautiful. Beautiful. Smells very nice. With that heat so damn low, dude. So low. I can't even put it any more low. Look, this is all from tonight, dude. I cleaned everything before I started this shit. I will. Just letting it kind of do its thing. Maybe I'll do half. No. Hell yes. Let's do the rice. Where's the rice? Alright, we're gonna do this rice up. Doo-doo. You will give me the rice. Oh no! Sharks! Open this 2-inch. Then what? You don't add no water or nothing? Shit. Okay. We do 1.5 minutes. I'm weird about that. Get the shit off the mic while you're cooking it, dude. I don't know, sometimes it's a little big, dude, so we're gonna have to lay this down. $1.30. Some quick rice. New microwave, dude. It's a nice microwave. It's nice. Okay. Oh yeah. I think it's sufficient that we can taste this now, dude. I sound like such an idiot. Dude. Tasting it. We're gonna work out a little kind of chicken. See if we good. Oh! Kill that heat. Give me a big one. Do 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 do. I'd say the inside's cooked. Alright. What do we really need right now? Try the sauce. See what we think it needs. Oh, that's actually fire, dude. So we're gonna finish the seasonings on this. We're gonna put the coconut milk in it, let it rest, and be good. But dude, I think we're good. Dude, I don't need to add shit to that. I don't need to add shit to that. That's fire. Oh my god. Alright, let's go here. Jesus. Alright, we got the Coco Goya creamy of coconut crema de coco. Alright, Jesus. I'm not gonna add the whole thing. We're definitely. It looks like fucking nut. Dude, this isn't gonna make it creamy. If I bought the wrong shit, I'm not putting it in. There was milk and there was cream. What the hell do you know, what the hell? This looks like straight nut, dude. What the hell is that? I'm not putting that in there. Dude, this is sweet as shit. This is like honey. It tastes really good, but I'm not putting that in there. Dude, that is like 100% sugar. What the fuck is that? Cream? It looks white on the goddamn thing, dude. I should have bought the damn coconut milk. No, dude. It's literally like a sugary gel. I'm just gonna put some... Oh, you know what we're gonna do? This is what Daddy's gonna do. You're about to see. This is gonna be fucking crazy. we're gonna put a chunk of cream cheese right in there. Some cream cheese, baby! We'll put a little bit more. Just a little bit. Not sure how good this stuff still is, but also put in a dash of just regular milk. And that's where we're gonna get the cream aspect from. That fucking pisses me off, dude. Goddamn coconut cream, dude. It's like straight sugar. Holy shit. Alright, we're gonna let this cream cheese kind of melt. It's gonna do us real nice. Look at that. Look at that. Chicken curry, dog. My microwave is yelling at me. Get this cream cheese going. I'm gonna put the heat on back up a little bit. Boom. Yeah. Thank you. I was just missing a couple ingredients. So, I put some, but I did see a guy online. He used cream cheese making his curry. I bought the wrong kind of coconut cream. I should have bought coconut milk, but I bought coconut cream, and I was thinking like creamer, like cream. I mean, it looked like look at this. Look at that. Oh, coconut, yeah, dude. This is like literally like sugary nut. Like, Jesus. But anyways, we're gonna let that, pour a little bit of milk in here and put some cream cheese in it. Let it come together. I'm gonna get the rice out. The rice. Okay, let's flip this camera around and get the rice out. The rice. Dude, I think, yeah, I'm just gonna pitch this. I can't believe I fucking wasted all that. It's like $3 for a can of that shit. It's the wrong shit. I guess that's my fault. My mistake. Literally just gonna dump that out. Alright. Put that back in there. Keep it raw. Perfect. I'm not even going to rip that open all the way yet until I'm ready. I'm still going to let that simmer a little bit. By the way, you like that shirt, dude? The Cure, dude. Concert. Best band ever. Let's get another perfect pour going here, huh? Had to wash that shit down. We'll get some flies. I'm telling you, that stuff, the cream of coconut is like literally like a sugary syrup. Literally, it's like sugar syrup that tastes like coconut. It's like really sweet. I'd put it in a what are those drinks called? Pina colada. That'd be really good with some pineapple. But dude, not in this. So I think that cheese is nice and good. We're going to kill the heat. We're going to place the lid. And we're going to take it off the heat and let it rest. Boom. Alright? I'm going to let it sit. Maybe I'll let a little steam get out. And then we'll give it a little taste. But in the meantime, let's have a little beer pour, and we're going to clean up a little bit. Jesus. Yeah, I got a couple of the 1 second. Couple of the cucumbers from the plant that I didn't give away. They're nice. Look at this funny guy. It's like a little gourd. And there's like, the plant's kind of dying. We've been really dry around here. This dude's ready to go, yeah. That guy's getting old. But yeah, I've had a bountiful harvest. I sprouted 4 different cucumber plants. Hell yeah. And then I put them next to each other, and all 4 of them, I put like a grate behind them for the vines to crawl up. And they just took over, dude. They turned into a bush. The berries came back, but the deer came and ate all the leaves on the raspberry bush that I have. It's a golden raspberry bush. They're like yellow raspberries, and they're like the sweetest. Sweeter than the regular any other blackberries or raspberries that you've ever had. And the leaves are sweet, and the damn deer came and just gnawed them right down. Let me see something real quick.